I do want to ask you about that because I've spoken to a Democrat, I've spoken to Republicans, and both have questions of how did this happen? What questions do you have?
How does a shooter get within a chip shot 150 yards away from almost killing President Trump? That is absurd. There's a clear lack in leadership there. There was a clear failure there. And while I absolutely applaud the Secret Service men and women that did do their jobs, something went awry here. And we've got to fix this for the future. And we have to get to the bottom of this so that never happens again. I know this issue is going to be brought up with Jim Jordan on the Judiciary Committee that I'm currently serving on. Oversight is going to take this too. And again, we have to get this right as soon as possible.
As we've been talking about, this was on Saturday the first assassination attempt against a presidential candidate since 1981. That happened less than 48 hours before the first day of the RNC. So, how
Yeah.
has the tenor of the RNC changed, and what is the mood like in Milwaukee?
Well, everything's changed, and the mood here again. It's a mood of unity. And when President Trump walked out on that first day, it was absolutely electric. We are following our leader into battle to save the very soul of this nation. And every single person here that I have spoken to is on the same page. This is my first convention, and but I've watched it on TV for years. And I got to tell you, this is the first time I've seen unity like this in our party in a very long time. I also want to say this: even before the shooting, President Trump has outraised Joe Biden. He had probably way more now, an $85 million advantage over a Democrat. We have not seen that in generations. So to give you an idea of how not just really us, but the country is coalescing around President Trump, it's a beautiful thing to see. I think it's going to translate very well in November.